So day 2 of decorating this box I picked up in a charity shop. I'm currently sat in my car doing the audio for this because my boy's playing computer games and they're incredibly loud and the language is not appropriate for YouTube. So I'm cleaning the mirror off a bit. I had to remove all the glue. There's quite a lot of excess, so I did a big clean up of that. And obviously you don't want glue all over the mirror because that wouldn't look good. Found some more buttons, and they're all mother of pearl buttons. And then I found this really sort of cool gold flower, and actually this isn't the one I end up with, but I do use another one which also had the top part of it, so I'd obviously taken off the glittery bit, which you'll see in a minute. So yesterday I told you we were having Chinese, and we did get the chicken satay, and we also had some fortune cookies. And would you like to know what was written in them? I'm going to tell you. So I had, you will always have good luck in your personal affairs. Yippee! And then my husband got, good news of a long-awaited event will arrive soon. Goodness knows what that's going to be, but something to look forward to, I guess. And then the last one we had was your dreams can come true. So that's exciting. Let's hope those come true. So I'm using inappropriate tools to do this project, but I just use what I've got to hand, and I am fiddling here with the tie pin. It would not stay upright. I spent quite a long time messing around with that, but I'm determined to use this. I'm not really sure why, but I just think it's a bit of fun using something completely random on a piece like this. So I'm gluing the bottom and then I will add the top later. So you can see I'm fiddling with this for ages. There's a bit of glue on this. So who's having Sunday roast for dinner today? We are not. We are going against the grain and we are having spag bowl. Nobody really fancied a roast, so I did one in the week. So we are having spaghetti bolognese, one of our favourites in our house. Boys love it. And I'm not cooking tonight, so yay! I get a night off. Wonderful. So here I find a little flamingo charm, and I'm obsessed with flamingos. I've got a massive flamingo tattoo on my leg, and I have flamingos all over my house, much to my husband's disgust, I guess. He doesn't like them very much, but he puts up with me. He's a good man. So I decided again to clean the mirror because I wasn't happy with it. So I got some nail polish remover, and I got a brush, and I just went around the edges to make sure that that was completely clear. It has to be as perfect as possible. I can't have anything left over, so I will continue to play with that for quite some time, I think. So yeah, I spent ages giving that a good old clean. So yesterday I talked about this lovely button which I'm showing you now, and I just can't use them. I also found this really old bracelet. Couldn't use that either. I just didn't think that was right for the project. My son obviously had walked in and had left the door open, so you can see my Henry Hoover in the background. Still trying to play with a filigree leaf. I just don't think that's going to end up on there. And then I spent ages fiddling with this flamingo because I just could not get that centre. There's a little bit at the top, which is what attached it to the charm in the first place. And I've decided to keep that on there, but it's just a bit tight. So, it was driving me nuts. I was just trying to keep it central. I was rooting through another box of goodies and I came across this chap, and I do think this is Harry Potter. Not the best shot, but I wonder what you think. He's definitely not going in this project. He won't work, but he'll go in something else, I'm sure. I've gone through all my buttons and found these as well. These are really lovely, but they're grey, so they won't work on this project either. Then I found the buckles, and I found another buckle, so I thought I'd show you the other one with that. They're really cute. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those. I like them though. I wonder if anybody used them on a bout. Came across some larger mother of pearl buttons. All these buttons I sourced in Belgium. They have this beautiful antique market. I think they do it around September, and I've been a couple of times. It's just fantastic. If you want sort of vintage lace or mother and pearl items, this is the place to go. It's huge. It's right across Bruges. I think I said Belgium, but it's actually in Bruges, and it's well worth a visit, especially if you like vintage and antique pieces. You can do some really good, get some really good pieces there. Some beads that I've got an enormous collection of beads. This is just the icing on the cake. So I'm going through these just to see if I can find anything else to go on the box. Not coming up with much so far, and then I think I come across, oh no, I'm finding more buttons here. I know I am. I thought I'd show you some of these. These were some handmade buttons that I had done. They're really beautiful. So they will go on a project at some point. They're all hand done. I can't remember the artist, and if I can, I will include her on the video. And that was a nice antique button. It was, I think it was 1800s or something. I can't remember. I'll add that on there as well, so you can see what it was. Can't see really what that was, sorry. Got given this cherub by a friend. Gorgeous button that is. I have no idea what to do with it, but I will put it on something. But it will be something that I keep because it was given to me by a friend who knows that I have a big collection of buttons, and I absolutely love them. They're one of my favourite things. I don't know about you guys, but buttons for me started with my nan. She used to have a little button tin. She put it in like an old Quality Street box, and when I was really young I used to go around there and play with her buttons. So I think that's where my love of buttons came from. I had a broken necklace which I've made other things from, and the bead caps with like these little sort of plasticky flowery pieces, which are really cool. I really like them, and I've used them in loads of pieces, and I just think they work really well on this. I'm not sure where they're going to go at this stage, but I'm having a little play to see if they'll work anywhere. I call out the corner of my eye these seed beads, little green seed beads that I bought from a local shop, which I'll also add to this video, so I'll show you where I got them from. It's pretty local to where I live, and I just knew that they were going to go around this flamingo. They're the perfect green, they go with the leaves on the box, and I'm just trying to show you there without them falling off. And obviously I had to tip them off because I wanted to see if they'd work first, and now I need to glue them in because I knew instantly that was what I was going to do. Right, this is all I can do today because I've got to finish off my vintage parcels, but thank you for watching. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm new to videoing like this, so hopefully I'll get better as it goes on. But I really appreciate you viewing this, and I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope you have a lovely Sunday. Bye!